Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush holding it down with the Labudo Network. Right now, I'm promoting my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. The bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? I got my co-host in the building and SJ. We're gonna do another classic movie review. It's based on The Obsession. Yo, Fame, man, yo, let the people know what's popping.
What's going on? Hope everybody having a beautiful Sunday. Tuned in with the largest and world's most notorious YouTube channel, the Labudo Network. You can tune in every weekend for a movie review. Yeah, the movie we will be reviewing today is Obsession, the new movie 2026, and it's starring Michael Johnston, Indy Nav- Na- Indy Nar wait Indy Naravet, Indy Narvet, um, Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, and Andy Richer. And it's directed by Curry Barker. He's actually an indie director too. I think this is his first movie. I think he did little short films on YouTube or some shit. But this is crazy that this movie was only the budget was 700,000 and it made like damn near over like 400 million.
I'm not shocked. I mean, it was a decent film.
Yeah, but for that budget, that's crazy. They shit. Them niggas, they got all of their money and more.
I mean, that's
But
what
yeah,
talent does. It doubles your money. Just because you put
yeah, there's
in a
another.
lot of money in the film doesn't guarantee an actual sale. You know.
Yeah, but when you talk about
Yeah,
seven
this.
hundred and fifty thousand for a budget, boy, that's great. Because you think about a
Yeah,
actor's salary, his shit be like 5 million in some of the movies and shit. So
yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and the crazy part is who's saying Indy Naravet? I don't know how to say her last name, but she got 20 for this role. She got 20,000 only for this role. But I can see for the budget, this is his first film, so he probably couldn't pay the actors and actresses that much. But yeah, for you to make that much for just a 700,000 budget, this shows you that Hollywood is done. Independent is the way to go. Like even the movie directors are independent. Not only the music industry, everybody's just doing it themselves.
well, they probably had to do some back end stuff like, hey man, like
Yeah,
whatever it grows, we'll give y'all parts on this, you know, because yeah, that 20,000, I would have been like, y'all kiss my ass for that.
yeah, yeah.
If you
But y'all know,
establish, because like the dude
yeah,
Michael Johnson, yeah, he been on some solid TV shows and shit. I think Teen Wolf.
yeah. And Indy Naravet, she been on a little things too, but not. This is her first breakthrough, like breakout movie.
Yeah.
But this movie is, man. We gotta break it down. But let me give you the plot. A music store employee, Bear, uses a mysterious one wish willow to make his crush Nikki fall in love with him. But the wish twists into a nightmarish obsession. So let's get this started. What we doing if we had a one wish willow? I'm asking y'all.
I mean, I wouldn't even mess
Anything.
with that because I would assume that the shit gonna pan out like you know what I mean, like how it panned out for old boy.
But if you didn't know that, I'm just saying, if you had a one wish, you can wish anything. It don't gotta be about that. If you can wish anything, if you had a one wish willow, what would it be? Your one wish.
And nothing really to need to wish for, man. I'm pretty content where
Oh,
I'm at now.
oh, okay. Same way as he dropped off.
Yeah, he probably lost connection.
Oh, all right, no problem. You sure about that, Rush? There's nothing you want. You can make the world godly again. You can do.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Maybe.
I wouldn't want to disrupt whatever things is panned out by the Most High. So I'm pretty content with you know what I mean. I'm pretty content with things is going on right now. Know what I mean,
Oh, okay. I'm not content, man. Yeah, give me the one with Willow, nigga. I'm actually about to go buy one on Amazon.
yo, you mad funny.
I'm telling you. That's why I was trying to get it before the movie review, so I can show you that I got the one wish Willow. I was gonna make the wish. I was gonna close my eyes and I was gonna break it. I was gonna break the joint and right in front of y'all make the wish. I was gonna tell you the wish, but I was gonna make the wish, nigga. But I'm definitely getting the one wish Willow. I'm gonna post it when I get the one wish Willow. I'm gonna post it. You heard?
Word.
And then I'm gonna post SJ. Damn, wait. I want to wait till he
Yo,
comes so I can ask him the
we
question about
are
the joint.
bugging right now. God.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck, nigga. All right, he's out.
Rush shit messed up.
But
Did you get a
yo,
rating yet?
SJ, huh?
Did we do the
No,
rating yet? Oh, okay,
Nah,
okay.
we didn't do we didn't do no rating yet. I was waiting for you because I asked the question. I said I asked Rush. He said he wouldn't do nothing. He'll leave everything the way it is. He don't have no wishes and nothing. I said if you had a one wish Willow, what would you wish for, if anything?
Shit, I would have my man at the end, I would have wished for that $1 billion.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, facts. I would have wished for that $1 billion or some high dollar amount, but I definitely would have wished for some money. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, I'm telling you, I might wish for the same shit Bill wished for, but with Sydney Sweeney. Give me the one with Willow, nigga. Give me the one with Willow. Like, yo, I'm goofy like that, nigga. I want that type of unconditional love, nigga. But nah, I would wish for a simp free world, a sucker free world, because I think that'd change everything. And I'm telling you, once you get rid of that, you might find you a chick that'd be obsessed with you if it wasn't for these simps.
I don't know, man. I think you'll fuck up the world dynamic because, like,
Oh,
simps boost the economy, man. There'd be some starving ass brides out here if you get rid of simps. It's gonna cause some like
yeah.
imbalance or some shit.
Oh, like I might make Hitler president or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, try not to say that name, cause
Oh, okay.
YouTube, I mean they're real sensitive with that nigga's name.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
But yeah,
Rush.
you'll mess up. There'll be some like ripple effect, because simps wholesome stuff
Alright,
like
fuck it.
stepdaddies would be gone. Kids would be
Alright.
running amok out here. So yeah.
Alright, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess up everything in the world. I ain't gonna change. I'm just gonna use it for me then. I'm using the one with Willow on Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, that's a bad chick, boy.
Yeah, I'm using it on Sydney Sweeney. Y'all gonna see it. Come on,
Wait,
post
wait a
it. I'm
minute.
about to
So who is Sweeney? Who is that?
go pull up a picture. I don't know if you can go pull up a picture. If you got time, pull up a picture or whatever. One of y'all, if you know, she's an actress.
How do you spell her name? I'm about to look her up.
Sydney Sweeney. Sydney SY.
Wait a minute. Wait, bro. Hold on.
It's SYN.
SYN.
No, SYDNEY. And Sweeney, I think it's SWEENY. I think that's how she spelled it. Shorty. I'm using my one wish Willow on that.
You
Huh?
wouldn't be scared that she gonna be too obsessive like homegirl in the movie?
I need that. Yo, SJ, I need that love. Yo, y'all might call me crazy. I need that love, man. I need that type of love in my life, man. Bear messed it all up. Bear messed that up, man. He messed up that situation. It could have been true love, man.
Damn, nigga. Yo, you love white girls, nigga.
Yo, come on, man. Why we gotta discriminate like that? You ain't gotta say it out loud like that.
My bad, man. My bad.
God dang, Russ, I don't discriminate, man. Man, man, Russ is gonna mess up my whole fucking fan base.
Yeah,
This nigga came only like white girls. Damn, Russ, you gotta say don't say the quiet part out loud, nigga. God damn. But
who was the chick? Who was the chick that played the crazy girlfriend? What's her name?
The real name or the movie name?
The real name.
Indy Navarrete. Navarrete. Yeah, Indy Navarrete.
yeah, Sydney Sweeney is a bad motherfucker, boy.
I'm using my one wish. Yo, I'm telling you, SJ. I'm telling you. Once I might tag y'all in the post too. When I'm ordering on Amazon tonight, I'm getting my One Wish Willow because I saw it on
Don't don't
Amazon.
don't do it, man. It's gonna be
I'm
good
doing
for
it,
like the
nigga.
first week. Then after that first week, you be like, homegirl, good. Could be standing in the house breathing all heavy, like, famous, where you going? You said you gonna be like, oh shit.
Nah, I need that. What Drake said, I need that Courtney Love, that crazy shit.
Nah, nigga, you can have that, nigga. Hell
You
no,
ain't
nigga.
lying. This movie gave me a
All
whole
right.
new perspective on this type of shit. I'm like, woo,
Yeah,
I ain't never
nigga.
think
I'm
that
like,
far. Yeah,
yo,
this changed my
yo.
whole
Even though,
psyche. Or
yo, the movie was funny to me though. Like it was pretty funny to me, but
That
I
shit was
know,
funny to
like, if
me.
I were to be in that position in real life, that shit would be kind of terrifying. Nigga.
yeah,
I ain't
son,
gonna
I
hold
be
you, nigga.
I want no parts of that.
Hell
Oh,
nah.
come on, man. All right, all right, all right. So y'all wouldn't want y'all woman to be obsessed with you?
Nah, not
I'm
like that, nigga. Hell nah.
not.
Yeah. No, I want you to
Well, of
like
course
me a
not.
lot, nigga. Not
Yo,
obsessed.
this is crazy nigga. Nah, I need obsession. My girl need to be obsessed. She didn't need to be demonic, but she need to be obsessed. I need. That's why I think I'm gonna be single. Cause I need my girl to be obsessed, nigga. I need that. I need that freaky Nikki type of love.
Mm, mm, mm.
Not me, nigga. I'm good. That
Yeah,
just
me
thinking
neither.
about that shit
But
stresses
she,
me out, nigga.
nah,
That
this
shit's
such a
crazy.
Russ, the other day Russ, the other day we was on the phone. You said you needed your girl to be obsessed too. This movie must have gave you traumatized you.
Yeah, nigga. I mean, yo, yeah, I did say that, but not like the film though. The film was just that shit was just
Not
crazy,
like
nigga.
not over no, but not over the top like this. Of course not, nigga. You don't want her to be like that, but she got to have a certain type of obsession to be with you in a relationship. You don't think so? I think my girl
I,
got to be obsessed
I
with
mean, I want to say obsessed, but really, a strong pair bond amongst each other. Yeah.
me. This shit really fucked niggas up.
Yeah, nigga.
The
After
fuck's
watching
that
that film,
mean?
nigga, nah, nigga, I don't need no such shit. Yo. Even though
So
the
y'all
film was
really on?
funny, man, but I know, like, being in a situation like that for real, that shit is terrifying, nigga. Hell no. Yeah, nigga, I'm good.
Yeah, all right, man. I need it though, man. So y'all, I'm the only one that I need that obsession, bro. So all right,
All
I
right, how
got a
about
question.
instead of obsession, what about infatuation?
I need
Yeah, yeah,
obsession.
yeah. I mean, that's cool. Infatuation is cool. Is cool. That's we can deal with that.
Okay, that's what I'm
Nah,
talking about.
fuck that. I need obsession. My girl gotta be
Nigga, yo,
obsessed with me. I'm telling
nigga, be
you, she ain't
careful what
going.
you wish
She
for, man. Be careful what
Mm,
you wish
nah.
for.
I want obsession. I'm with nigga. I'm wishing for it. Cause I'm getting my one wish willow today.
All right, nigga. SJ, he gonna call up the helpline. Yo, man, what's up with this shit?
It's like, hey
This
dog,
shit
can I
like
reverse this shit? Motherfucker peeing
yo,
on the
shit
carpet.
crazy, nigga. Hell nah.
Wow. Nah, man. I'm telling you, I need that in my life, man. I need a certain type of obsession, man. I need that, man. I'm telling you.
Mm.
All right. I got a multiple choice question. We're gonna segue into that. So, which relationship type you think has the most success? When a man loves a woman more, when both love each other equally, or C, with A, when a man loves a woman more, B, when both love each other equally, or C, when a woman loves a man more?
I'm gonna go with
I would say
C.
C. Yeah, I would go with
I'm
C.
I'm going with C too because I think I think B is not realistic. I think it's always going to be one person that loves the other one more than the other, and I think it should be the woman.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
man,
I agree with that. Yeah.
yeah, because when you be hearing, especially women on the panels, we were listening to one earlier, man. If they don't like have that attraction and they like you to that level, man, those are the ones where they just because they dealing with so many emotions, man. They gonna leave, man, because they just go from the ups and downs. They're bored, and if you're a guy, man, they don't like you more than that. Yeah, they up out of there. They leave your ass behind, man. So yeah, I think it's critical that they definitely like you more.
Yeah, I think they definitely do. So we all agree on C. We all agree on C. We don't agree on the obsession and the one with Willow, but we agree on C. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got another question. When I say weak men ruin, I mean weak men create weak societies. I think Bear's the definition of that shit, man. I think Bear. All right, who is the real villain in this movie to y'all? I think it's Bear.
Nah, I mean it was an honest mistake. Like he didn't think that thing would actually work. You know?
Nah, it's not a mistake.
Yeah, it was definitely Bear, man.
Bear, yeah, it's definitely Bear. I don't got too many exhibits. On this one, I just want to talk about love and losers.
Yeah,
Because
no, we
Bear's
can
the
just
biggest loser.
yeah, because I think
Huh?
with Bear, man, I would say he's the villain
Yeah.
because man, he hit a level of desperation, man, and
Mm-hmm.
he fixated on homegirl, so he was actually the one that was obsessive with her. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why I like the movie because when you look at the title, man, he was obsessed because the thing with him, man, and a lot of guys, that's like I'm not gonna go to incels, but man, when you don't work on yourself
Mm-hmm.
and you just saw her fixated on the girl, you're like infatuated with her. Man, you miss good opportunities because man, the one other chick in the movie was damn near throwing it at homeboy. So that's the one he should have been focusing on. He'd be like, okay, man, I like homegirl, she's cute, whatever. But shit, the good one little, half Asian chick, she was throwing the snatch at him. So he should have been like
Yeah.
kicking it with her, but he was just so like I said, infatuated with the other chick, man. He ignored them signs, and even at the end, he started kind of seeing it like, damn, man, they reading the letter and shit. But yeah, he fucked that up, man. So I think when men get in that desperate state, man, that's where they end up overlooking good possibilities and shit.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Sarah deserves so much better. And if you see her, like her outside of that role, she looks better than I think Indina Nara, whatever her fucking name is. Nikki. Let's say you say Nikki. Sarah looked better than her, the real actress. Yeah, she actually bad. But yeah, I think Bear's the villain. And Rush, you don't agree with that?
Nah, because he didn't really believe that thing was gonna actually work when he bought it.
That nigga was doing it in the hopes it worked. In hope for it to work. What you mean, man?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what he
I,
wanted to
I mean,
happen.
yeah, he wanted it to happen, but come on, man, really, like he really, come on, nobody,
Nah,
nobody, like he didn't believe that would actually work, but it unfortunately the wish actually came true. So, all right, I
but all
mean,
right,
yeah, I mean, because he made the
you had to pick
wish
a
and
villain.
he had the intent to make the wish to make sure the obsessive over him. Technically, yeah, he is a villain within the film.
Okay, good. So I'm about to say, actually feel bad for Nikki. Nikki's actually the victim by far. She's the victim, and he's actually a predator in this movie too. So let's get the ratings on this movie. I'm giving it I'm giving it a 7.8.
I'll give it a 7.3.
I'll give it a five.
Okay.
But hey, going back
Rush.
to what's his name being a villain, man. Yeah, he's definitely a villain because a grown ass man with a cat, he's got
Oh
to
yeah,
go on the
that
villain
nigga
role.
was bugging. Yeah, yeah,
Forget that. This nigga not only ruined his life, he ruined three other people's lives. He's by far the
yeah,
villain. He's by
yeah.
far the villain, and Nikki's by far the victim. Like,
Yeah,
let's go. Let's
Nikki
go.
caught it bad, man. Nikki was definitely the victim in this shit. But yeah, I forget. Yeah, he
I
did
feel bad.
ruin everybody's lives in this.
Yeah, we gonna jump into this. Let's go to Exhibit A because I got a few exhibits. Matt, yeah, we can go to matter of fact, go to so just go to the characters, Rush. Let's start with that. We can start with Ian. I just got pictures with their names on it, and then I got the exhibit.
Hold on.
Yeah, but Bear's a loser, man. Big loser. One of the biggest, probably the biggest loser that we reviewed.
Yeah, he was pretty close to it, man. Because like I said, he was the one that really had the obsession and shit. So
Yeah, and once we
he
Okay,
kind of
which one? Freaky Nikki?
And we can do Freaky Nikki. I love me some freak.
No, but which
Yo,
one you want me to pull up?
Ian. I said Ian first, and then just run through them. Once we talk about
Okay.
Ian, you can go to either Sarah, you can go to Freaky Nikki, and then we can start with A because we can talk about Bear. We can be talking about Bear this whole thing because Bear is a fucking predator. I hated this guy in this movie, and his friend was kind of weird too. What y'all think about Ian? This character Ian, I think his friend, kind of a bad friend. He was smashing Nikki this whole time, and then pushing Nikki on him, knowing that he's obsessed with this girl like that. And he's not even telling his homeboy that he's smashing her. He's trying to make him try to wife her and shit. I'm like, this is kind of weird. This is weird as hell. But I think Ian wasn't a good friend, and I really didn't like this character in the movie either. What do y'all think about Ian?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say Ian. From what you're telling me, yeah, he's kind of grimy. Especially you smashing his crush, and then after you get done smashing her, you're gonna send her on her way to him. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's weird. Like it's a weird situation because um he's smashing his crush, but that's not the weird part. The weird part is like he knows that he's trying to wife her. Like he knows that Bear is trying to be serious with the chick. Like he didn't even tell him that he's smashing him. So he's keeping it a secret. Like why would you want your man to get with her? You know how he feel about her. You're not telling her that you have relations with her already. Like that should be the first thing you should say. But I don't know. Ian was weird. He was weird in this movie.
I think it was, man. It was just a weird friend group to begin with, man.
Worst friend group we reviewed.
Yeah, they was just like weird and shit. But yeah, nah, he was kind of a sucker, yeah, for doing that. Because man, if you know somebody, especially if he's on more or less that loser end of the spectrum, like me, he ain't good with ladies, then man, you maybe he didn't want to crush him because he know he could spiral out of control or something. But still, you don't push him on there. They'd be like, hey man, listen, before if you really like her, man, I gotta tell you some shit. Now, if you want to get with her after that, that's on you. But
Yeah.
he definitely should have said something if you hanging out with somebody, man. You
Yeah,
don't let
then
him go down that path.
yeah, man, you tell him like, nah, you don't want that. I named the jawbone. So yeah, I didn't like this character at all. You're right. This friend group is mad awkward and random. It like they had no. That's one part I didn't like about this. Their chemistry was terrible. The friend group chemistry, it was terrible. It looked like a horror movie. So we can go to Sarah Rush. I think Sarah in this movie deserves so much more, man. And she's a perfect example of getting the girl you want instead of the girl that wants you. But Bear's an idiot. He didn't read the signs. He didn't know anything. He was so clueless in this movie. Like he was just the definition of a loser. If you look up loser, Bear's face is going to be in the definition, like the dictionary. But yeah, and she got done dirty at the end of this movie because of Bear, of course. What y'all think about the Sarah character? I actually liked her. She's the best character in this movie to me.
Yeah, definitely, man. Cause she was like level headed. She was outgoing and shit.
Hmm.
She had a good personality where man, she didn't make everything about herself. Cause even in the beginning, man, homegirl was kind of like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta do this. That's when he drove her home. But Sarah was like, look,
Hmm.
man, let's go do some karaoke and stuff. Kind of like leave her ass behind. Let's go kick it. So yeah, no, I think she would have been a better choice, man. So yeah, he definitely missed the opportunity. I feel with that one, man, because it seemed like she kind of was that complete chick, like you said, that you need, man.
Yeah, I think she liked him, but he was clueless, man. He didn't have a clue. He was too and fat infatuated with fucking Nikki. And we can go to Nikki now afterwards. Rush, what do you think about Sarah?
I agree with the both of you guys. She was more of a better fit for Bear, but because Bear was driven by his lust and obsessed over um the girl that he wished for. What was her name?
Nikki.
Nikki. Like he didn't see the potential of a relationship that he might have could have that he might could that he might have the possibility to have with Sarah. So I think Sarah was a dope character. And like I think she was more of a better fit for Bear.
Yeah, yeah. I think she complements his awkwardness. You can see um when he's with her, every time, every scene he shared with her, you can see he was way more comfortable. Around Nikki, he was so awkward, like he didn't know what to say, he wasn't confident in himself. He was just being himself around Sarah. So that's a their relationship is a perfect example of what should strive for. But she deserves so much more in this movie. She got done dirty. Nikki did too, though. Let's go to Nikki. And the crazy part in these movies when we review them, it's usually like in real life, it's usually the girl that really wants you is not that attractive. That's why they guys usually don't get with them. But in these movies, they be having bad chicks trying to get with them, like throwing themselves at them, and they still pick the wrong one. I'm like, y'all niggas is bugging. All right, Nikki and Freaky Nikki, her alter ego or whatever. Um, Nikki, she wasn't all that as a character to me. I think I felt for her because of Bear, taking her free will away from her. But I don't think he should have been with her in the first place because her attitude was like, I don't know. She seemed kind of like she really wasn't into Bear, but she seemed like she was gonna breadcrumb him and just, use him in some shit. I didn't really like a character like that, but I think I felt for her the most in this movie. What y'all think about Nikki?
Yeah,
I
she was.
don't know,
Oh, go
man.
ahead, Russ.
I don't think she was gonna use him. I think because when you watch in the beginning of the film, before he
Mm-hmm.
made the wish, and she was getting ready to go in her crib, he
Yeah,
said, he called her freaky Nikki, freaky, freaky Nikki, and she
yeah,
turned around and came back towards the vehicle and told him like, "Yo, why would you even call me that? I hate that name." And then,
yeah,
she was like, "Yo, do you like me or something? Like, yo, tell me the truth." I think within that moment, I think she might have had something for him because why would you ask somebody that? Maybe I could be wrong. You know, maybe the director wrote that to have an opening for us to believe that maybe Bear did have a chance with Shorty. He didn't need to make the wish, but I could be
yeah.
wrong.
Nah, you're totally right. Because I got that on Exhibit B when she said that. We can actually go to Exhibit B when after SJ gives his take on Nikki.
Yeah, so like I agree with Rush because that's what I was about to say. I was like, I don't think she was really trying to use him. I think he was just mad awkward and lacked confidence. Because yeah, she seemed like she was like kind of delaying a little bit. In that scene, like, come on, stupid man, holler at me. But it seemed like she kind of just like lost interest after she saw like he was like
Yeah,
too nervous and stuff. She's like, all right, man, you know what, this dude's soft. Like, let me just move on. And so yeah, I think he just missed that opportunity, and I don't. I think if he had some balls, man, he could have just bagged Shorty. To tell you the truth, like if he was like, "Hey, man, listen," just came out and said what he needed to say and had some confidence. I think he, like Russ said, he wouldn't even need to make that wish to make her obsessed with him. He could have wished for that money and been knocking the Sonic rings, like you say, famous out of that.
they'll point it back, put it back on level one, start the game over. Yeah, start the whole. Make us start the whole game over. Yeah, Bear's an idiot, man. And that scene was poorly written, man. I hate that scene doing that car. You can pull it up, Rush, real quick. We can go to B, because this nigga basically friend zoned himself. This idiot. She gave him a chance, but that's the thing. I don't know if she was serious or she just wanted to know, just that's what to play with him. I don't know, because why? Like, you waited so long, and plus she just smashed his. She was smashing his friend. I'm like, what? Like, I don't. That's why I didn't really get that part. Like, you're gonna ask him that when you're smashing his friend? Like, what's up with
Hold
you
on,
and
you want
Ian?
Exhibit A or Exhibit B?
We can let's. Dan, we were just talking about. We can go back to A. Cause that's not since we already on that car scene. You can go to B, and then we just go back to A. All right, this stupid nigga. he basically friend zoned himself. So she gave him the opportunity to come clean and say, I like you or whatever. He tells her no, we're just friends. So he basically friend zoned himself. And then as soon as she leaves, he pulls out a one wish willow and say, I wish Nikki loves me more than everybody in the world. That was poorly written. That was terrible. Like right after, like nigga, she just asked you. You could have ended this whole thing. She could have said yes or no. Y'all could have discussed, what y'all gonna be. But this nigga instead pulls out a one wish willow because he's not confident enough to tell her that he likes her. Stupid nigga.
No, I thought this was a good sequence, man, because I think it showed like, man, how awkward he was, man, how scared he was. You know what I'm saying, to the point where he would make a wish like that. Because he just
That's
fumbled
crazy.
this. You know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, I thought that was a good scene. How it just showed like, hey, he actually had a good shot, but his insecurity like pushed him into that territory where he even had to make a wish like that. Because I mean,
Yeah,
man, if
I
you
agree
even
with
think
you.
about it, man, just think how crazy that shit is, man. If you have one wish, man, you're about to wish for a loco chick. Like this ain't no movie star, no shit like that. You're struggling with that. You know, you can have any wish, but that's what you wish for, a local broad. Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a good scene if they was trying to capture how much of a loser he is. It was a great scene
Yeah,
for
I,
that.
I think it
For that.
would, but it just showed, like I said, man. I think because everybody's focusing on her obsession, how she came, but really it was about his obsession that in that
I'm glad
moment
you
that
said that.
triggered everything. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the hidden message. Is he's the one that's really obsessed. He's a predator though. And Rush, you said because you said a little bit about it on just now, but you got any more you want to elaborate on?
Nah, I mean, pretty much, man. Like, hey, man, like, sometimes opportunity meets itself to whoever is in position to, take advantage of the opportunity. Don't be so blinded. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, don't be so blinded by your fear because fear will paralyze you from making the next move. You know what I mean? So you kind of got to be fearless, man, and especially as a man in life in general.
Yeah, you're
no,
a
and that's
philosopher over here.
and that's
That's
fact.
dope,
Because
Rush.
if you even think about it, man, look at Ian. It's not like Ian was some like suave cat. This motherfucker ain't look like Brad Pitt or nothing, but he was outgoing. He was all like hanging out with the shorties, not scared to approach him. So it makes sense why like he was smashing them. He wasn't taking shit too serious. He's like, hey man, homegirl might not like me, but nigga, we in high school. This is what we supposed to be doing. Like I
Yeah.
ain't trying to wipe these motherfuckers up. So yeah.
Yeah, only thing to fear is fear itself, man. You can't care so much, man. Have fun with it, man. If she don't like you, okay. There's
Dog,
plenty more girls in the world.
the worst thing they could say is no, man. Like it ain't gonna
Exactly.
like you ain't gonna end up in the hospital because they say no or nothing. It's just like, man, you take that shit and you keep it pushing. But like I like what Rush said, man. That was a great explanation, man. Yeah, that shit would
Yeah.
paralyze you, man. Dudes be giving these
Yeah.
females too much power and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
and plus no gives you clarity where you stand. Like even if Nikki said no, you know where you stand with Nikki now. That probably would have opened his eyes up to Sarah.
Because if he truly, like you said, that's a good point, famous. Yeah, if he truly had like game like that, he should have shot his shot. She was like, oh no, then I would have been back at that karaoke spot. Like, hey Sarah, man, tell you something. Let me tell you how I
That's how
really
you do it.
feel.
Yeah, man. You can't be stuck on one woman like that. But we can go to A Rush.
All right, give me a second. I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, listen, man. A yes or a no. There's no such thing as a rejection. You're just getting clarity. You're getting clarity with a yes or no. You know where you stand, or you know how to make your next move. Woman tell you no, now you don't have to be, you don't need a one wish willow or this dumb shit you doing, man. Get
Don't
with the
lie
girl
to
that
these
like you.
niggas. Don't lie to these niggas. That's a rejection. But you should have
No, it's a
taken
rejection.
personal.
Yeah, you gonna take it. It's a rejection, but it's all good. All right, this is the first scene when this is pathetic too. This nigga's in there rehearsing his, what he wants to say to Nikki, and he pouring his heart out to the waitress. And Ian's like, nah, you can't say that. She gonna shit all over you if you say some dumb shit like this. But
Yeah.
this is what I say Ian I think Ian would just making him do a humiliation ritual or something because he know he's smashing Nikki. And he got this nigga sitting here pouring his heart out to a waitress, knowing like like damn man, they don't really like you like that, and I'm beating it up. He just probably want to just laugh at him. So I think Ian's just a bad friend, man. But this shows how much lack of confidence Bear has in just how much a loser he is, man. Because he later on in this movie, I don't know if I got he becomes a predator.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Just I mean, man, just even sitting in this booth across from another chick, man, working out a scenario for another female. Like, man, it's like I get like people like people a little bit more than others. But man, that's I like what you were saying, famous. It's like, man, go shoot your shot so you know where you stand. So that would have been a done deal. But it's like, man, there's two chicks that like was in his orbit that he could have been spitting at. Like homegirl right across from him now and the other one. So yeah, it's just like I said, sometimes your answer is right in front of you. And that's what's the issue with some of these guys that just stay fixated, man. They let a chick just run them into like these psychotic states, man. Because really, that's what this movie I think was kind of representing. Like dudes that be so they get that tunnel vision on one female, and it's like they
Yeah.
think the world is so small, so they be getting in that simp territory for like a female instead of like, you know what, man, these two chicks over here are fucking with me. Why am I even infatuated by this broad? So yeah, nah, he's a dumbass.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. Just he was just a loser in this movie, man. I just hate seeing guys like this weak. I just hate it, man. It does something to me. Like I hate it. What do you think about this Rush? Think it's pathetic?
I'm not gonna call him pathetic, but
Man, come on, Rush.
he's a bit misguided. With the right guidance and motivation, he could be great. But it's just
No,
unfortunate that the writer to this film
Rush.
made him to
Rush.
be a sucker. Yeah, what's up?
No, go ahead, finish it. I want to let you finish it. Go ahead.
Yeah, the writer of the film made him be a sucker. Like, I mean, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, but you trying to rewrite this nigga Bear. Yo, Bear, I'm telling you, he has no redeeming qualities in him at all. Like he is terrible, man. He became a predator. He took this girl's free will away from her.
Yeah, but
And had
Rush. Oh, go ahead,
yeah,
Rush.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but in reality, like, yo, the nigga in the film didn't think that shit would work.
but after he known, like he nigga didn't stop. He didn't try to like, man, the nigga he went along with the shit until that shit just ruined everybody. And this nigga got three niggas body.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, man, that nigga really. Yeah, I mean, I just realized. Yeah, like three people died within the film, so because of that
And
wish.
Nikki
So, yeah.
and Nikki's life is ruined. She's going straight to jail. There ain't gonna be no sequel. If it is, she's gonna be doing fucking life for a quadruple murder or a triple murder.
Yeah, she going down.
Yeah, there's no redeeming quality. Go to see Rush. Why are we talking about this? That's why I
I'm,
said
I'm,
Bear.
I'm kind of thinking Ian, man, is a good dude. I know before I was like, he's kind of but nah, man, think about it. They in high school, man. You supposed to be just like enjoying life.
Yeah, that's why Ian was. I
And
don't
it
listen.
even seemed like he was trying to take dude under his wing, man, trying to like help him out. Cause he's like, look, man, we just partying. Most people just like you can't take relationships too serious in high school. But he was like trying to put homeboy on. He's like bringing him in the loop. But yeah, he was just a real awkward kid, man.
Yeah, if he's bringing him on to smash, but he knows this guy is dangerously in love with Nikki. This nigga's pouring his heart out to a waitress, and he's just basically laughing inside like this. Look at this nigga. But yeah, listen, man, I honestly feel sorry for everybody but Bear. I feel sorry for everybody in this movie but Bear. Because this nigga caused a lot of trauma in this movie from this one wish. But this part of the first like jump scare. And this they had some intense scenes in this movie though, like that was done well with with the Nikki character. I think this role, she's gonna really break through and do some big things after this role. I heard she's in talks with Marvel right now to place. I don't know what character she's playing, but she was in talks with Marvel to do something. But I liked
Yeah,
her
some of them scenes were scary as shit with and her like facial expressions, man. She definitely
Yeah,
like did a good job with like her acting, like you said, man. Cause yeah, that scene where she was standing in that dark, I was like, oh shit. Yeah,
yeah,
that was
bro.
a freaky scene. So yeah, that shit had me like, god damn, definitely startled.
Yeah, just a one scene. We could talk about because I don't got a bunch of exhibits, so we could talk about what y'all think was the creepiest scene to you. To me, the creepiest scene was the scene when she walked backwards, like she's trying to
Yeah.
pull up herself backwards. I was like, because I've seen this in a movie theater, so you know when the surround sound and shit hit and all that, that shit's different from watching it at home. Yo, when that because it caught me all so off guard, like I wasn't expecting that. And then she after she went back weird like that, like mad awkward. I can tell you what I was from too. And then she tried to run after him again. That shit was
Oh,
crazy.
that shit was mad funny. That shit had me rolling, nigga.
She
I'm
had that
like,
movie.
yo, that shit. Yo, but nah, I know, I'm laughing, but yo, if in real life, if that were to happen, that should have be bugged out for real, nigga. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yo, that should be wild crazy, nigga.
Hey, cause
But
was this scene the first night?
oh yeah,
Like
yeah. Before you get that, I want to say what is y'all favorite jump scare in this joint?
probably that scene that you was where she was standing in the dark. I was like, that was messed up. When he woke up and she just sitting over there, I was like, that was probably the scene for me.
Oh, you talking about a different scene. That's not the scene I'm talking about. You talking about the I think I got that one too. You talk about the scene when he woke up and she was in the corner.
Yeah, yeah, that one. That
That shit. Oh, I forgot about that.
nigga, I
SJ.
would have
That
been
shit was
out.
yeah. That shit was crazy. And then she was looking old in the corner and she said, she doesn't feel that the love is mutual.
Yeah, yeah, I would have jumped the hell out that window.
Yo, that shit was creepy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was creepy too. It was mad subtle. And then she had to put the flower pot over her face.
Yeah, see, that's my man was like laid up in a fetal position. I would have been like, I got to get the hell up out of here.
There's a after this, after we explain this, go over Exhibit C. There's a video that I sent you. SJ, I think you should pull it up. But after this one, it's talking about why she did that and why she would jump in and out of being Freaky Nikki and the real Nikki. It's breaking that down. But Rush, what was your favorite jump scare in this movie?
Uh, I I would say when she was in the car, uh, venting to Bear. No. When
Oh, you saw the death
Bear was
scene, Sarah's death
politicking with the
scene.
other chick. Yeah, he was politicking with Sarah, right? And then out of
Wait, go.
nowhere, Shorty came out and bust the window open and started smashing her head on the steering wheel and
Yo,
off her. I was
yo,
like, yo,
put the
that's going down.
yo, pull that scene up before we go and see, because I got that. I don't got the scene, I don't got the blood, none of that. It's just before they talking in the car. I want to discuss that.
All right, bet. Hold on.
But I
Yeah, but
mean,
they,
this
they had some.
hey, was Exhibit C? Was that the first night?
Yeah, that's the first night. We're gonna go right back to it. That's the first night. That's when I was like,
Okay,
damn,
yeah. What do you want me to pull up now?
it's him in the car with Sarah. The scene you talking about when she smashed her head with a brick.
Yeah, but what exhibit is it?
It's not an exhibit.
It's just a
It's just
picture.
a
Okay.
pic. Yeah, it's just a picture of them sitting in the car and it said Sarah, because she got done dirty. Mickey did her grease ball, nigga. What it say on this? Because it's a meme. I don't remember what it said. Y'all can
It
read that?
says them saxophones were loud as F the
Yeah, they
entire
was.
scene.
Hell yeah. This scene, I ain't gonna lie, this was a good jump scare too, but it wasn't as impactful as the ones that we was talking about. Because I knew this was coming. I knew that this was coming after he left the crib when I'm like, why would you do this shit? You know how crazy this chick is. If she catch you, she gonna kill both of y'all. But man, this joint was very violent though. This just seemed because I thought it was never gonna end.
Yo, when I saw that, I'm like, yo, I
Yeah,
was
I would
like,
have been.
that's
Yo,
what's great. Like it hit home because like, can you imagine you politicking with a chick, and then out of nowhere, another girl that's obsessive obsessed with you, bust the
Yeah.
window and bust her head on the steering wheel. And like, that's not even the
It was a
crazy
brick.
part. It's like, yo, she was like, yo, help me hide this body. I'm like, yo, this bitch is crazy, nigga.
But see, this is why Homeboy was a piece of shit. This scene right here, because this almost remind me, you know, of them chicks that got like a nigga that's fresh out of home, right in the house, and she go outside and she kicking it with another dude. It's like, man, you about to get that dude killed. So for him to
Yeah,
even get in this car with homegirl was in the house after all them like bad situations, he should have known, like, hey man, it ain't cool for you to be around here. Let me hit you up later and shit. But
yeah,
they sitting in a car like they watching the sunrise and shit. Yeah, so he set her up.
Yeah, that not only that, bro, the real Nikki, cause she was jumping in and out of Freaky Nikki and the real Nikki, you know. And before he left, the real Nikki told her, help, don't leave me. And this nigga, he did that and ignored her and just went out with Sarah. He said she's sleeping right now, cause that's what I was trying to break down, cause the Nikki was, that's the fucked up part, because he had the Nikki like in the fucking, I don't know what realm, not the shadow realm, you know, Get Out. I don't know what was that called. When she hypnotized him, that nigga just dropped in the chair and was in that black area. He had Nikki there the whole time, this whole movie. Like she couldn't, like crazy, like took her free will away. And he didn't care. He was just selfish, man. He only cared about himself. And then he putting this girl's life at risk because they don't know how Nikki's acting, you know, like how crazy and how sadistic she is. So he's really putting her life at danger like that. So that's crazy. And the rush, she didn't hit her head on the stairwell. It was a brick. She put a brick on there and then smashing
Yeah,
her
she
head
put that
against the.
brick.
Yeah.
oh,
And I thought that shit was never going to end. I was like, God damn.
yeah. The way she was smashing the head on there, I'm like, yo, that's crazy, nigga.
Yeah, Sarah deserved way more. But the way Bear is just selfish, man. That scene showed his selfishness after, the real Nikki was whispering to him in whatever fucking realm she was at. And then he just ignored her, like, nah, fuck that. You my fucking slave. But yeah, since we was talking about that, but you can go back to C Rush. But Bear was just so selfish in this movie, man. And he ruined 3 people's lives, so completely. Like they have no life now. All right, SJ, you said you wanted to say something about this. Is the first time they met.
Yeah, after this night, man, like I would have had homegirl blocked. That would have been the police would have. I'd be like, hey, stay off my house, dog. So the fact that he continued on after that this scary ass night, and she was like screaming and stuff like that, because you remember he slept on the floor. He's like, oh shit, yeah, that would have been a wrap. That should have been a hell nah. When she came back over the second night, like, hey, listen, I can't mess with you at this point. So the fact he kept on continuing with her after that shit, yeah, I was like, this dude's dumb, man. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he wanted to see what he gonna see. He wanted to see where this can go, though. That's what this problem. That nigga was. Yeah, he's definitely obsessed because he's like, because she's out. If she would have jumped out after like that kiss, like she did, and fell off the bed, that shit kind of funny though. How she fell off the bed,
Yeah.
but she fell backwards off that motherfucker. But yeah, I was like, nah, that's crazy because he didn't. Right now, he didn't know the wish came true. And he was still like, he was acting like a bitch. Like just spank it, nigga. But yeah, I would think something's up now because especially if you never seen her act like that before. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. This is an
Yeah.
allegation. That's
'Cause,
like an allegation to me.
oh yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I was going. I would have been like, hey, this is leading up to assault. Let me leave this alone, boy.
Yeah, terrible. But yeah, that first scene that I would have been skeptical after that. You got to say about that scene, Rush?
Yeah, nah, it was pretty iffy dealing with her because she I mean at the blue she you know didn't realize she was about to give up the buns, but I guess she came back to her normal senses somewhat and consent into copulating with old boy.
Yeah, but yeah, go to D Rush. But yeah, I would have, yeah, I don't know. That's skeptical. He should have wished. Dan, he should have tweaked the wish a little bit. I remember when that nigga tried to tweak the wrist and it shit.
Yeah, that shit wouldn't even break,
It,
nigga. I'm like, oh, you fuck, nigga. Like,
yeah, that shit. That when he tried to do that shit, that was like, damn, nigga. Damn,
you
I should have
stuck,
made some more
nigga.
exhibits.
Like, yeah, nigga, you stuck with that psychopath.
Yeah, D, this is kind of creepy too. When I'm like, nigga, she should have said, I can hear you. I'm like, them niggas was not quiet. She looking directly at them and shit. This shit was kind of funny, but I was like, damn, this is kind of spooky as hell too. Like they had some scenes in here that was just kind of eerie. I like that about this film though. Like what's his name, Baker, whatever his name is. Let me see. I think he did a good job on this film. Curry
Yeah,
Barker.
this scene right here, this was confirmation. Like, all right, yeah, I gotta wrap this up. Like, cause he was like, hey man, I can't drive you home and stuff. So that's where he should have just cut all complete ties and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the way they was talking. I'm like, damn, nigga. She definitely can hear y'all saying, yeah, y'all are not loud. I mean, y'all are not quiet. But I just like the way the scene, how he directed the scene. It was just, I don't know, it was just something about it I liked about it. It was kind of eerie with her in the background, like, faintly just staring at him, like not even blinking. And that smile she does throughout this whole movie is just, I don't know, it's eerie. Something about it.
Yeah, no, definitely they had good like film work on
Sequences.
this one, man. Like you said, like
Yeah.
just even the scene, man, because it still showed like, man, they kids, man. So they had that innocence, even though it was like creepy at the same thing. That's what made it like a little more creepy, I think. But yeah, nah, this was a good
Yeah.
scene because, like you said, she's just sitting there, just like staring them down, dog, like just sizing them up.
Yeah. And in
Meanwhile,
this
they just
movie,
sitting. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
No, I was done.
Yeah, and in this movie, this whole movie, her acting, her acting and his acting, because you could tell he looked genuinely terrified. Because she had beer like this nigga shook throughout the whole movie, and he still was going with it though, like an idiot. That's some real obsession shit.
Nah, she did.
But I
She
guess,
did a good job acting in this role because this is one of them like acting things, man, where even when you see
yeah,
the chick like outside of the role, you're like, I probably would never hit that because I'm just so scared to death for that scene.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But Bear looked genuinely frightened. Like he looked genuinely frightened in this movie. Like in certain scenes, that nigga was shook. It looked like his real life was going to shit.
But nah, you're right. But man, that's what made him so much of a sucker that he just still went with the flow. Like, oh well, she's crazy. Let me just get with her anyways. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was the embodiment of like a lot of these dudes out here nowadays that would like see a bum ass chick and still get with her, even though she's crazy, keying up his car and shit. So he just remind me of that type of dude. Like, oh well, man, he'll like blame himself for it. I should have just attended to her emotions and her needs. I was wrong, one of those guys. So that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, some of these sequences in the movie I really like from the Curry Barker. Like for this be his like first big movie like that. Yeah, telling you, there's gonna be a lot more independent directors coming out with some shit. But Russ, pull up one of those videos that I sent you.
Did you send the video to
Oh yeah, SJ.
SJ?
Sorry.
Which
Yeah,
which
SJ,
one?
pull up the video.
The what? The dang, the first one I sent.
Okay.
Put that one up first. I think that's breaking down one of the theories of this movie. Why? Because I want to talk about why Nikki was. Because throughout the film, you can tell, like, because it's two Nikki's fighting against each other in her body. That's what was unique about this movie too. It's Freaky Nikki. Freaky Nikki is the one that took over the real Nikki's body, and you see that. You remember the scene where we just talked about when she just fell off the bed, and she said, "Oh shit." That scene, and then the scene when he first did the wish, and then she looked in the mirror, and she said, "What the fuck?" And like you see her jumping in and out her body, like from Freaky Nikki to the real Nikki. That's because every time she sees her reflection, this is a theory, but I think the director confirmed it. Every time she sees her reflection, the real Nikki sees her reflection. She tries to fight out of whatever situation. I don't know where she's at, but she tries to fight inside her body, the real Nikki. That's why it's that causes that when she acts crazy like that, and she just does some outlandish shit because she's fighting the Freaky Nikki until the real Freaky Nikki gets control of her body again. Then she turns back to normal. But this is the theory. Player, Jerk.
Why does the real Nikki know that mirrors can bring her back to normal? Yet she still can't fight against fake Nikki. Every time Nikki sees a mirror, she briefly regains her awareness. But instead of using the mirror to fight for control, she would rather ask Bear for help while unconscious. Why is that? First, fake Nikki is extremely smart. After discovering that seeing her reflection in a mirror can bring the real Nikki back, she immediately starts avoiding any mirror reflections. She even deliberately holds a vase in front of herself to block her view and prevent her eyes from seeing her reflection in the mirror. She even smashed the mirror in Bear's bathroom. But after Bear installed a new one, she refused to enter the bathroom again and even chose to take care of her basic needs in the living room instead. Second, when the real Nikki sees a mirror and begins taking control of her body again, there is a delay before it happens. By that time, fake Nikki has usually already turned away. And the first thing the real Nikki does after regaining her awareness is always trying to call for help. But once the mirror's effect starts to weaken, fake Nikki quickly uses methods that harm the body to force the real Nikki back into a deep sleep. On top of that, fake Nikki used her body to kill someone, and they share the same memories. Nikki can't face the consequences, so she chooses to stay asleep. Do you think Nikki will go to prison for fake Nikki's actions? Why does the real Nikki...
Hell yeah, I think so.
Yes, she's going to jail for triple murder. Yes, it's over. But that's crazy though. When they break that down, and I understand like that makes the movie even better for me. That's why I gave it like a 7.8. I'm gonna give it a 7. But that's crazy. And do you see on the picture? Because there's a lot of little hidden shit that you got to really look at to show that the real Nikki's trying to get out. Because she wrote on the picture, not me. When he was looking at the picture, when she fed him the sandwich of her cat, or fed him his cat. And
Yeah,
looking at the pictures.
Crazy nigga. Like because Sarah picked up the note that says something equals a cat, and then he realized like, yo, shorty cooked his dead cat and fed it to him.
Yeah, and it said my little critic. Because they playing that food critic shit at the restaurant. She said my little critic. But that theory is crazy about the when she bounces back from the Nikki. But that's crazy, man. She's in a fight inside her body. And she tried to warn Bear throughout the whole movie with little signs. And this nigga still, he didn't care. That's why I said the nigga's selfish, man. Where was he at? Right. Was he at D or E?
Nah, we was on D.
Oh, we did.
You got to picture that sandwich though.
Damn,
down the line, exhibit.
And you can probably pull it up, but I ain't got a picture of it. But that
sandwich. It's all good. I was just asking because I didn't want to go out of order. But yeah, that scene with that was that sandwich was disgusting.
Oh yeah,
even when she was making his lunches and shit. One thing I did have some pushback, and I was telling my wife, I was like, nigga, she wasn't too obsessed. She was making that little skimpy ass like sandwiches and shit with just an apple in the lunchbox. I'm like, damn, you gotta step this shit up. I might have to make another wish out this motherfucker because that lunch was.
Yo, you mad funny SJ, man.
That lunch was kind of like light, wasn't it? I was like, damn, my man got an apple in a sandwich. So yeah, she was slacking.
Yeah, and we can go random with this movie because we can just discuss the movie with this one. Yeah, and how did he not know? It had to stink. That sandwich had to smell like.
Oh yeah, because that cat been dead for a minute.
And he was eating it. I'm like, why does this nigga continue to eat it? Because he was eating it until he, read the joint, the letter and shit. He was like chewing the shit. I'm like, man, you should instantly know after the bite, bro. Like this shit is disgusting. But yeah, and But you can see his chemistry with Sarah, like how comfortable he was talking with her and everything. He should have been with Sarah, man. Instead, he got Sarah murked. Crazy, man. But go to E Rush. Yeah, she fed him the cat. Then she made a like a memorial for his cat too.
Yeah, that shit was freaky. That's why I said this dude
Yeah,
missed
she was
like
doing some. Yeah,
every
she was
like
doing some
major red
crazy stuff.
flag. He was like, oh well, I
So
like her.
SJ, what your wife think of the movie?
She only seen bits and pieces. She said she gonna watch
Oh,
it the whole thing tonight. So yeah.
oh, that's good. Yeah. But what's this? E. This is like if he didn't like the first when we talking about Exhibit B, and if he wasn't freaked out then, this right here should have like this should have did it right here. This restaurant scene. This is another sequence I like when you see her peek over, like walk over, peek over, and then go back, sit down slowly. That shit was kind of dope too. Cause I thought she gonna walk up behind him, but they didn't do it. But they had her bugging out. She's like, no, 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 no. We was having a good day. I'm like, yo, this nigga crazy nigga. And then she lied. This is when he found out she lied about her father's cancer and all this. I'm like, it's too much going on right now, bro. I can't do it. But it's too late because he made the wish, so she's not gonna go nowhere.
He says, can you guys talk about women playing with guys' food? My most recent ex joked around about putting stuff in men's food with her mom. Then her mom looked at me and her like she was wanting her to shut up.
Oh yeah, they do that. I told you, they tell you about the spaghetti, with the period blood. Listen, they do a lot of stuff, especially if they mad at you and some shit like that.
Fam, explain to them why they put the period blood within the spaghetti.
I don't know exactly why, but I know it's supposed to cause some type of attachment, so they can't leave you or something like that.
It's a love spell. So
yeah, basically.
You shouldn't eat, even though you're dating a chick, man. Don't trust the food that she gives you.
Yeah, I gotta make the spaghetti. Like if we together, I'm in charge of the spaghetti. You never let the chick make nothing with red sauce, man. Don't let her do that.
But what he was saying about the women playing with guys' food, yeah, man. You don't. I mean, unless she like a good person, don't let them around your food, man. Like they say, like when you go to a bar and shit, man, don't leave your drink unattended. Like, man, if you don't like know people that well, you ain't been with them that long, where you understand where they coming from, because yeah, man, some of these like stories I be looking at, because I be doing a lot of that crime stuff, man. They be slipping like glass in motherfuckers' food, pills and shit. So yeah, I don't like people touching my food. Like I see somebody by my plate, I'm done with it. I'll go get some Mickey D's after I leave their house. But yeah,
yeah, man. I mean, like that's why it's important whenever you dealing with a female. She has to be a trustworthy person, man, because like that's an exchange of power, man. She knows your ins and out, your weaknesses or whatever. So be mindful on who you open up to, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna end up, taking a dirt nap, nigga. Wake up, stupid.
Yeah, they poison you and all that stuff, but they're not gonna get away with it. You're gonna be gone, but they definitely not gonna get away with it because if they mess up with your food like that, that's gonna show up in the autopsy, and they definitely gonna prove, especially if they do poison and stuff like that, because the body has a certain type of odor too when you poison them. So, but with today's technology, man, you're not getting away with that shit.
Yeah, probably not. But shit, like you said, you're gonna be gone. So nah, I'm trying to be here for a
gone.
minute. But yeah, that's why I like. Hey, if I see people hovering around my plate, let that food go. You just act like fake nibble like you on it. Go ahead, scoot that shit in the trash. You're gonna be hungry than a motherfucker because they're gonna have plates going on around that. But hey, as soon as you dip up out of there, that's where you go. You hit that Wendy's.
But you know what's funny though, man? Like it's funny that they based this film based on a dude wishing for a female to be obsessed with them. But a lot of females that practice the mystic arts, this is what they do. And a lot of times, they may deal with a dude that go crazy because of practicing the mystic arts on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you don't listen, man. You do not deal with them spiritual chicks, man. Those they are into witchcraft. Those they got all those. They wear all those symbols on them. They got those tattoos with different type of symbols on them, and they want to all about the zodiac signs and all that shit. Man, stay away from them type of chicks, man. I'm telling you.
But I think that was old school though, man. Because now these chicks be obsessed with themselves now.
Nah,
They ain't focusing on no men no more.
Nah, they still they nah they
nah,
still
bro.
do it, Jerk. They
They
still do it.
those spiritual chicks, those spiritual chicks, they witches now. They're full blown witches, and they tell you some of they their names got witch in it. So they're like proud witches now because it's become popular to be that spiritual type chick.
Yeah, but they don't know shit. Those are fake emo bitches.
Yeah,
They
but
ain't no.
that's worse though because they can be messing with some shit they're not aware of. They have no idea what they're doing. But yeah,
But
we
all
can
right,
go to we can go to F Rush.
All right, give me a second. I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, and then we could briefly just discuss the rest of the movie after that because we
let me know
basically
when you
broke the
want me
whole.
pull up that other clip.
Oh yeah, the other clip. That's just another theory too. That's a crazy theory.
Yeah, I
SJ.
do want to see it though.
Yeah, it's another theory. It's it has nothing to do with the characters, the main characters, but the store clerk, whatever. But they got a lot of hidden stuff in this thing, man. Because there's certain stuff that I didn't even notice until I watched it the second time, and I was like, damn, like the when it said "not me" on the pictures when he's looking at it while he's eating the cat, she was trying to reach out to him. So I wanted to see that battle in the house because that battle in the house must have been crazy between the real Nikki and Freaky Nikki when he left for work, and she was just sitting there pissing and shitting on herself. That shit was
Yeah, that shit
crazy
was
to me.
nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't want to put that joint was nasty, man. I was like, I ain't putting this up. That shit freaked me out, man. I was like, I can't have that level of obsession. That shit is nasty. But this is why I said Bear is a full blown predator. He's doing this without her will. This is why it was looking. The scene was looking so awkward, man, because he's having sex with Nikki without her consent. You know, and I just think this made him a predator to me. I'm sorry, because he knows the real Nikki's in there, and this nigga still just keep going with it. He don't feel bad
Yeah.
or nothing. The only cares about is himself. So we like when I'm watching it. First time I wasn't really thinking about it like that. I was like, dang, this nigga really is basically having sex with her without her consent. And she's probably in there just crying, like, damn, I'm fucking Bear. I don't want to fuck this nigga. This nigga, she's basically a slave to her body. And he's taking advantage of it. That's why I say he's a predator. There's no way
Nah,
around it. He's a predator.
definitely. Yeah, man. People that are like obsessed, man. A lot of times, they self-centered, man. Because even though that they have that like dots for that person, they still
Yeah.
find a way to make everything revolve around them and their feelings and shit. So yeah, nah, like you said, definitely predatory, and he should have definitely known by now, like she was like under the spell or something. Because in that scene, he was giving her mediocre dick, and she still stuck with him. So like. he should he
Yeah.
should have known if he wasn't like blowing it out. She would have been like, "Man, I'm up
Yeah.
out of here. I ain't fucking with you no more.
Yeah,
I
he
ain't
ain't
making
a
you no
lumberjack.
sandwiches after giving me some mediocre dick."
Yeah, he ain't doing no woodwork. That nigga ain't got no woodwork, man. He ain't
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lumberjack.
Bear was weak to the game.
And it looked awkward too. That's why I said that scene was kind of uncomfortable. I was like, it looked because you look, it's like the real Nikki was staring out, like crying, like because she looked like she wasn't present. And then during that scene, it looked like she wasn't present in that scene. I was like, damn, this nigga Bear, man. Fuck this nigga.
Nah, I look like one of them chicks that she kind of had that look like them dudes that man when they gotta like buy the box and they like you said, they
Oh
gotta
yeah,
have like
yeah.
that out of body experience. They're like, man, I wish this dude would just get up off me, nigga, hand me my check. So yeah, that's what that scene looked like. Like you said, she just was out of it. So yeah, it was definitely an awkward scene, man.
And yeah, then she warned him. Like she was like, remember the scenes when he told her and she called Bear and she was like, no, it's me, Nikki. And she was like, don't leave. Don't leave. Before he went to Sarah, she was like, don't leave. And she kept saying it, don't leave. She's trying to like help her get out, try to while she's sleeping, while Freaky Nikki sleep. And this nigga just looked at her like, man, fuck you. I'm gonna come back and hit that later. I'm gonna talk to Sarah. And then got Sarah murked. Crazy. And then he had to go help her bury the body and all types of shit, man. This Bear's a monster, man. I'm telling you, he might be the worst in our movie review history. But you can pull up that video now, Just Jay.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, this is another theory on the movie.
All right, I got it in the back, Rush.
All right, hold on. I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, fuck this nigga Bear, man.
All right, this one says 90% of viewers miss these 5 chilling details in a movie Obsession. So let me go ahead and play this.
Did you really understand the movie Obsession? 90% of viewers miss these 5 chilling details. Number 1, the male and female shop owners are actually the same person. Look closely. The light reflected on the bottles behind him matches the colors of the transgender flag. This is because the female shop owner's wish was to become a man. When Bear returned to the store, he had already achieved his wish. Number 2, on the second night when Nikki came to find Bear, she had actually already been standing outside the window watching him for a long time. You can see a figure quickly passing by right before the knocking sound begins. Number 3, the name of the bar where Bear and Nikki went is actually based on the director Curry Barker's surname. In the short films he made in the past, scenes of people being attacked with bricks often appeared. Just like in Obsession, this is probably his personal filmmaking signature. Number 4, the scene where Bear finally removes the medicine from his throat was actually improvised by actor Michael Johnston. However, this unexpected shot ended up showing Bear's selfish side even better, so the director decided to keep it in the movie. Number 5, in the scene where Nikki and Bear talk in the car, the director filmed 2 different versions. One version showed that Nikki liked Bear, while the other showed that she did not. The final cut mixed both versions together. The director intentionally made it impossible for the audience to tell Nikki's true feelings toward Bear. Besides these, have you noticed any other interesting details? Did you really understand them?
All right.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. You said it too, Rush. They made it like, well, they made it up to our interpretation whether she liked him or not. You said that earlier. I think that was a good idea to do that though. Don't really give it away. Because you don't really know if she really liked him like that or if she didn't.
Yeah, nah, it keeps you on edge. Like, oh, what's next? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But what do y'all think about those theories? Especially the worker one. That's the first one. With the girl at the beginning when he went in there to buy the one Wish Willow is the same person as the guy at the end.
Yeah,
and
that's
she made
crazy. Yeah.
And she made the wish to be a man. Crazy. And if you see when at the beginning when he bought the one Wish Willow, there was a candle shaped like a Snicker bar on the thing.
I'm gonna have to watch this movie again, man, because I miss. It makes sense because that guy like towards the end, he knew like everything. He remembered like, so it does. Yeah, I didn't guess that. Yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? They said the same exact thing when he talked about the Wish Willow. I forgot the line he said, but the lady at the beginning when he bought the Wish Willow said the same thing when when Bear tried to go get it again, and he's like, this fucked up my life and all this. The guy said the same thing as the girl said at the beginning. So that's crazy to me.
Oh, about like, hey, did you call the line?
It's not about that. About people die or something. It was something they said. I forgot the line, man. It was another video I watched. But there's a lot of little things in this movie that you can watch. You can get from. I was like, damn, there's a lot of hidden shit in this. That's a good director though. So Curry Barker did his thing. What other theory was it in here? They said. Oh, the window. I saw the window thing. I saw that when she was just staring there when she moved into the door. But that was kind of creepy too. When she was standing at the door and she had like cat eyes. Her eyes was like glowing. Yeah. I'm like, motherfucker, you gonna get out my door? Like, what the fuck? She looked demonic. But you can go to F, Rush. No, we did F already. No, that's it. You can pull up this random pictures I got up there. So just go to any one of them joints. It don't got an exhibit on it. It just says something. I don't know. Thing. What did they say on it? Go to this could have been True Love. Yeah, there we go. Right there. You got it right. Yeah, I think this could have been true love though at the end, but Bear killed herself because they both was about to be because she made a wish to break his thing, but this nigga already took the pills and killed herself like a dumbass. But I think they could have lived happy ever after because they both would have been obsessed with each other then. So I think they had potential to be they could have made something out this movie to have a sequel, but I don't think so because she's gonna go to jail anyway. So what the fuck am I talking about? But it could have been true love.
I disagree with that, man.
What y'all think about the end of this movie though? So what you think would have been? Because she made the wish to break, that he was obsessed with her at the end.
Yeah, but she, like you said, she pretty much made him obsessed too, man. And I think, man, when you got two people that obsessed the way she was acting and shit, it's like, man, they would have probably destroyed each other. You know what I'm saying? Because like when she was like smashing that glass in her face, for them to be that obsessed with each other, it's like,
yeah, that shit was crazy.
they would have probably killed each other, just proving their obsession. So yeah, I think they would end up destroying each other.
Yeah,
but on the real, I could be wrong. I believe most women have the potential to be this crazy, bro.
I know some. Yeah, I know a nigga back in there. He get his ass beat by his girl. She used to go crazy on this nigga.
Damn.
Yeah. They used to fight. They used to fight. She got put in like one of those insane asylums, like a mental institution.
Psych ward.
Yeah, psych ward, because she was crazy, nigga. She wouldn't let this nigga do nothing. Like she was kind of like fucking Nikki. They probably based it on her. This is crazy, man. But yeah, listen, man. Sydney Sweeney, I want her to ruin my life, man. Yeah, ruin my life. Sometimes you don't mind. Yeah, some people you just don't mind. Like this, I know my life's gonna be. I know you're gonna fuck up my life. Just do it. Like, just don't do it. Not. Don't make me scared like this nigga Bear was, because she had this nigga shook in this movie. She had Bear scared to death, especially with that walk back scene, man. You see how scared Bear was? He was like, and then she punked him. Yeah, she walked back. That's another thing I want to talk about.
That's funny, nigga. I was fucking rolling, nigga.
But that scene is so deep. Like, I think I should have pulled up the picture. But when she walked back, that was Nikki pulling back. This is why I said she don't really. I think she at that point she just resented Bear so much, because at that point that was because somebody's breaking it down. That was the real Nikki pulling back from him. When they came back from that thing when she busted her face and all that. That seems crazy.
So are you saying that the film is indicating that she has multiple personalities?
No, she's in a fight for her body. Whatever wish Bear made, it made something take over her body. Freaky, then that's what they call Freaky Nikki. That's why at the end she said, "I can be your Freaky Nikki," whatever. So that was, I don't know, because he didn't really explain it. Because I was watching an interview with Curry Barker, whatever, and he was talking about. He says not demonic, or it's not like a entity or something. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is it? He don't even know what the nigga wrote, but he wrote some good shit though. But he don't even know it. But it's basically whatever he wish he made, something took over her body, and she was in a fight for her body. So she's inside her body in some get out fucking realm, and that's why she breaks out sometimes. So she broke out of that, and that's why she pulled back. And then you see when after she pulled back, she tried to run towards him to like fight him or some shit. You remember that scene, right?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, she ran. So she was running towards him, but then Freaky Nikki got control and stopped her. So I was like, yo, that shit crazy. Because she about to beat the shit out this nigga. Like, nigga, you been raping me and all this time and shit. That's why she went to attack him after she pulled back.
Fang, try not to use the R word. That could fuck me up too.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, she tried to attack him after that. And then Freaky Nikki got control. That's why she stopped. But yeah, she was in a fight for her body. She hated Bear, bro. I'm telling you.
Is that the last exhibit or?
Yeah, because I had the other exhibit.
Oh, okay, no issue. But I thought the one of the best things in the movie, man, was when that dude Ian came. Like I said, because man, it just showed like the irrational thinking of Bear, man, because you remember when he was like, he snapped that thing and all that money started falling from the sky. So I like how they did that because it's like you literally couldn't have got anything. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah,
he was the obsessed one because it's like to even wish for somebody to love you like that. It's like, man, you could have
Yeah,
$1 million and man, you could have been balling out here. Hurt nobody, but helped everybody, but he was so selfish and self-centered. It's like he did that to that girl, like you were saying, famous, put her in that like predatory mode and
yeah.
shit and just fucked up her life, fucked up everybody else's life. When it's like, man, you could have got the money and split it with your friends and moved on with your life, and she didn't like you. So it was just crazy that happened.
Yeah, let's talk about that scene too. That scene when she because that was a good scene too. They got many good scenes in this movie, man. When they went to game night, when she told him that Ian had a boys' night and Sarah's not coming, she said, "Oh, that's funny because he said Sarah is coming," and he took her there anyway. She was bugging out this whole time, and that scene when she was telling the story because she's writing a book. Yo, that was crazy. And that was kind of creepy too when she was telling the story and everybody looking at her like, yo, she's crazy as hell. And they was
yeah,
all blaming Bear. It's like Bear's making her crazy. And he is. And then she just randomly start hitting her face with glass. That was basically Freaky Nikki putting her back in line. Because Nikki you remember she jumped again. She did the same thing because she saw a reflection or whatever. And then Nikki trying to fight for her body, and then Nikki got her back in line when she started hitting her face with the wine bottle or the glass, the alcohol bottle. But that whole scene was crazy with the guys' night. What did y'all thought about that scene?
Yeah, I thought it
no,
was funny, man, because of that whole scene, everybody's just quiet, just looking like, all right, man. Obviously, she's crazy, and even a point where she started smashing herself. They're like, man, you better take her somewhere. Like, what's wrong with you? They looked at her
nah,
like,
nah. Yo, what made it so awkward, SJ, is when she started like they said a joke about something with Bear, and the way she burst out laughing was
Oh yeah.
so crazy. I'm like, yeah, this bitch is crazy. She need to be put in the
Yeah,
psych.
that's when they first got there. Yeah, I thought she was gonna get rid of Sarah right there. Remember when they had the game and they said kiss who's on the left of you, and Sarah's on the left of Bear, and she got up and she moved her chair, just got on her knees
Yeah,
and
I
put her.
was like, yo,
I
this
was like,
bitch is
dang, she
crazy.
might. I'm like, dang, she might be getting out this movie a little earlier than I expected. But yeah, this movie's crazy because it didn't really have that many kills until the end. And it kept you still on the edge of your seat. So that was good. Pull up one of
yeah,
those other
because
pictures I have. Go ahead, SJ.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, because I was like, damn, I know somebody gonna die, but I like how they did it at the end, where it just kind of all spiraled out of control. So I thought that was a good touch too.
Yeah, that was crazy. But their selfishness got three people, three people lives ruined, man. That's what I said. And then he regretted it. He tried to. And then so selfish after that, he ended himself. So
Yeah,
he didn't
he
really get
kind of
the.
messed that up. My thing is like,
Yeah,
man, I don't even think like he had to go that route because the guy was like, hey, man, look, you're gonna have to take yourself out or something. Man, I would have just been like, look, man, I love you so much. I'm gonna take you on this trip to like the Amazons of like Brazil and shit, and I'm gonna drop your ass off there, and
right
I'm
there.
hauling ass.
That last picture, Rush. Yeah, I agree with you, SJ.
Yeah,
Yo, the
she
ending.
just
This
that
is
was
when
crazy.
when he walked in the house, because this is when she was like, nah, I'm just killing, forget it, I'm just killing everything. This when he walked in the house, when you see how she was moving behind him when he first walked in the house, that was
Oh
kind of
yeah,
creepy too.
yeah, it
And then
was.
yeah, and then Ian, and but look, the crazy part because I didn't even really notice that she cut off Sarah's. She did so. The work they did to bury Sarah, or whatever. She digged up Sarah's grave, wherever they buried her at, cut her scalp off and put it on top of hers. That's Sarah's scalp on her head.
Mm.
That is crazy. And then she drew her tats on herself. Then she's basically shot Ian. I'm like, yo, this whole ending was crazy. And she's gonna get blamed for all of that because of Bear.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Barry took
crazy to me.
himself out. Yeah. But yeah, Barry should have got her on a plane, took her somewhere like in the jungles, and just left her ass there. Cause yeah, I would be
Yeah,
like,
take her
look,
to the
I
Amazon.
ain't. Mm-hmm.
I would have took her to the Amazon and left her. Like, but damn, that's still messed up. Cause now you, that's crazy. That's still selfish too. Like, there's no, there was after he made that wish. It's just a lose lose. It's just a lose lose situation.
Yeah, let me ask y'all a question. Why do you think the director and writer created a film like this? Is there a lesson they trying to teach us?
Be careful what you wish for. I guess.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, I think in a current state, man, I think it had a lot of messages, man, because I think the main one is just like people that are like infatuated with shit are superficial. It's like, man, you're
Mhm.
just because man, for example, I know some friends that are just these dudes are superficial than a motherfucker, and they literally gravitate to like bad women. Cause I even had to
Mm,
call them out. I'm like, man, y'all, because these dudes they got game. You know what I'm saying? They can pull chicks, but it's
Oh,
just
like
like,
Ray
man, they
Allen.
want to, huh?
You say you got game like Ray Allen and Denzel.
Yeah, no, they could pull. So it's like
Yeah.
getting women ain't the issue, but it's just like what they're drawn to that they will have
Uh-huh.
issues with women and shit because it's like it's always a prototype and she's a little crazy and shit. So because the females will be very pretty and shit, but they have like major flaws, red flags that you can see from the jump. So I think they kind of try to highlight that, and they put thriller behind it. But it's like, hey man, like a guy like we was talking about earlier, it's like he got females around him, but he's just so infatuated by that girl that he's ignoring all that stuff. So they flipped it on her with the magic to make her crazy and shit. But I think that might be one of the messages. And then also it's just people low key being self centered with
Yeah.
dating, because like with him, it's like, man, he could have easily diffused this whole situation, but he was just like, hey, I'll take this like dumbed down version of her, even where she's got to live outside of herself, just so I can have that
Yeah.
person. You know how people be trying to change people and shit, and they end up making them worse and shit. So I think that was the other message.
Yeah. I agree. I think he said something. Cause I was watching an interview on him. He's breaking down, but I don't think he really said something about a message in the movie or whatever. But yeah, I agree with that. I think it was more about selfishness. I think that was the message, not to be selfish. Be careful what you wish for, and you can't be selfish, whatever, because it affects everybody when you do that, and it ruins not only you, but it ruins everybody else too.
Yeah, because I mean, just think of how much of a piece of shit you got to be to like literally, man. You're just holding on to somebody because of whatever sick shit thoughts you have. That man, you're just watching them kill themselves. So yeah, it was definitely selfishness was I think a critical meaning in there.
Yeah,
But I like the way, man, they put this together, man. This was definitely original, man. So I give them props
that.
because
Oh yeah,
it's very rare to see like original movies nowadays. So I thought they did a good job on that.
yeah. This is it's definitely original. This was I really enjoyed this film, man. Especially watching it in the theaters, man. I really enjoyed it.
And I also like the fact that that party scene where the one black dude, it seemed like he was even trying to get at Nikki a little bit. He was like, you remember he sat by her, but he didn't end up
Yeah,
dying. So I did like that touch. He was like the
yeah.
first
If he
black
was,
dude to be in this only like white environment that didn't end up dying. So I like how they did that.
yeah, but because he was an associate, I think he was just a associate. I think he was part of the friend group. He would have been out of there.
Yeah.
I think he would have been. Yeah, because he looked at her. He was like, and then he moved quick, especially after she told that crazy story. Because she
Oh yeah,
said
he
that.
was like, "Hey, let's go ahead and switch these seats again." But at first, yeah, he was trying to politic. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna sit on over there. Like, let's switch it up." He was kind of feeling himself, but yeah, after he heard that story, he's like, "Hey, I'm out of here."
Yeah, the way she told that story too was like, I was like, yo. After that, remember when he tried to take her to the hospital and she was dancing?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this chick is bugged out. And then I'm like, what they go to the hospital for? Because she didn't get nothing. She came home, her face was still messed up. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, it's a dope movie review, man. I like this movie, man. I really enjoyed it. I really wanted to do Couples Retreat, man. But yo, as soon as I got up to watch it, they took it off. I'm like, that's crazy. You watched it, SJ?
Nah, I ain't get to watch it. But
Dang,
I'm
yeah,
glad
they
we
took
watched
it
this
off.
one because I've been wanting to see this one for a minute. So I mean,
Yeah,
it worked out.
Yeah, I told y'all about this one when it came out. The day
Yeah, I
after I
remember you were
watched it.
saying that.
I was like, yeah, we got to do this when it come back, when it come on Prime or something. I was like, yo, this joint is crazy. Telling you, man, that joint was in the theater. Like you was watching in the theater, man. People was creeped out, especially in that scene when she jumped back, man.
Yeah, they got some good movies on Tubi and damn, there was somewhere else, man. They had some good movies in our
Yeah,
niche that we be breaking down. So yeah. Now we gonna be in business for a minute. So,
no, yeah, they got movies. They got movies for days, man. We should do How to Be a Player next.
Yo,
yeah,
yeah, we could do that. That's a classic film.
yeah, definitely.
All
Do
right,
they
We can
even
find
have
it.
that
I
shit
think it's
on
on
Prime,
Prime.
man?
Yeah, I think it's on Prime. We could do let's do How to Be the Player. Let's do How to Be a Player.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
down.
we'll do that. We'll do that next weekend.
Yeah, I think it's either on Prime or Netflix, but it's on one of them. It's definitely on one of them. Prime, Netflix, or Tubi. It's on one of them, definitely. But it's definitely out because I passed it, last night. I was like, yeah, we should definitely do How to Be a Player. I ain't see it in a minute. I watched it mad times though, but not to break it down.
Yeah, it's on Prime. So
Yeah, some good. So yeah. I'm mad because I wanted to do Couples Retreat. Hopefully they put it back. Like they be taking movies off quick. Like they be just I don't know what they do with these movies, man. I'm like, just leave them on. Just add.
but all right, man. My
Okay.
part of words for this one is, man, stop being obsessed, man. Get with somebody that like you, man. It keeps everything easy in your life. It keeps all the crazy out. So men, you got to stop with this superficial obsessive stuff. She don't like you, man. Let her ass go. That's all I got. Great
Facts.
breakdown.
Yeah, shout out to Curry Barker for this movie. I think it was a good movie. And I think Indy Nero, I was watching her name, but I think she had a bright future ahead of her. And, like the girl who likes you, not the one you like. Don't be selfish, and wish me luck. I'm getting the one with Willow.
You better wish for that goddamn money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
My last words would be, yo, man, be careful what you wish for, man. That bird is a nightmare, my nigga. It's your boy Rush, aka Mundo.
Traumatized niggas. Niggas don't
Out
talk
here
that
chasing
obsession
that
shit no more.
bullshit. What happened?
I'm like, niggas ain't after this movie, niggas ain't gonna be talking. I don't want that, except for me.
Hell
But
nah.
they ain't gonna be talking. I don't want that. That shit changed everything. Like,
Yo, nigga,
nah, nigga.
I was talking mad shit like, yeah, yo, chick got to, you know what I mean? She got to be obsessed with me, man. Yo, but watching that movie, man, I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm good. I'm good. Hell nah.
So if you cut out all the crazy parts, and just the part you see when they was together and they were showing like the sequence of them together, smiling, laughing, watching movies, all of that part, not none of the crazy part. Then would you like it?
Yo, it's hard for me to separate the two, man. It's just like,
Oh, you're
that's,
ruined. This movie ruined you. It ruined you.
I mean, I
Yeah,
wouldn't say, I mean, I was already never going that lane in life anyway, but I mean, just to even imagine, I would even imagine, yo, that shit is a nightmare. I'm good, nigga. Hell nah, nigga.
Nah, give me the one with Willow. Give me the one with Willow, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting the one with Willow. I'm sorry.
Nah,
all
I'm good
right.
on that, nigga. Hell nah, nigga.
It's gonna be good for a minute. Then Fame gonna be like, yo, man, I can't shake this broad.
He
She's
already
Nah,
got
popping up
that
everywhere.
situation now, man.
what happened?
No, you're kind of like dealing with something like that right now.
Wow, my baby moms?
Yeah, nigga. That's
Nah,
oh my god.
she
That's a
is. Yeah,
nightmare.
she's nuts. Yeah, but I don't know who that chick is.
So Fame just hard headed, huh?
Yeah, nigga. He's super hard headed.
I'm getting that one with Willow, man. I'm not dealing with her. Nah, I'm not with that chick. I don't know who she is, man. I'm getting my one wish willow. Man, forget what y'all talking about, man. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm getting that one wish willow, man.
All right.
All right, yo. I guess I'll catch y'all for the next some review, man. I'm about to get off this joint.
All right, no
All
doubt,
right,
man.
have a good night, y'all.
Yo, y'all be easy, man. Thanks for pulling up.
All right.